Well, folks, it's been a fairly successful season of probably impeccable picks so far, and viewership, believe it or not, is up. And so is the number of diehard fans that we have. They had to sneak me into the office today via a popcorn machine. And you should see the crazies that are outside this window. Okay, that was 2 Taylor Swift references. Is that what's required this week? Okay, good. I'm actually happy for Travis Kelce. It was a big week for him. He debuted his new Pfizer commercial and his new main squeeze, thus proving that the only thing you need to get Travis Kelce's attention is $1 billion. Anyway, NFL broadcasts are going to be infested with pop culture this weekend, which gives us an opportunity in this video where we actually usually never talk about football to really discuss what's going on the high school gridiron. That's right, introducing, ladies and gentlemen, the first ever, probably impeccable picks, Player of the Year watch list. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about the Horns. It's too late. I should have told you earlier. Great. Anyway, this season is past the midway point, at least the regular season is, and these are 5 guys who are in the running for lehighvalleylive.com Football Player of the Year, fully acknowledging that a lot can change between now and November and December. We kind of have to start with someone who has actually appeared in a picks video this year, Southern Lehigh's Cade Sawyer. Sawyer has rushed for 606 yards and 14 touchdowns for the unbeaten Spartans. Not to mention he's caught a couple touchdowns, he has 32 tackles on defense, has scored a defensive touchdown, and has 2 interceptions. And what an actor! Check the link somewhere around here to take a look at that. And let's add a prediction while we're at it. Southern Lehigh improves to 6-0 with a victory over Wilson this week. Another candidate from a Colonial League program, Palmerton's Matt Maholic. Maholic has just a misprint? No? Wow. Maholic, a quarterback, has rushed for 1,166 yards for Palmerton, which is 5-0. He's rushed for 18 touchdowns. He's thrown for 727 yards and 5 more scores. And the Lehigh recruit plays defense too. Wow. The Blue Bombers keep it rolling this week with a win against Pine Grove. You know, breaking records always helps a Player of the Year resume. So Northampton's Kaden Hennessy is a natural candidate. Hennessy, who's the reigning Player of the Week, just became Northampton's all-time leading rusher and is on pace for more than 3,000 career rushing yards. He has 8 rushing touchdowns this season, and if the Concrete Kids can make noise in the District 11 Class 6A bracket, who knows what could happen. We're picking the K Kids to keep it rolling this week against Allen. Hang in there, Canaries. Kyle, what would it take, you ask, for a lineman to be a Player of the Year? Well, you probably have to be a force like Nazareth's Sean Kinney. The PIAA wrestling champion is wildly disruptive on the defensive side of the ball, and he's an invaluable protector for the Nazareth offense, which itself has a few players who are constructing all area first team, if not Player of the Year worthy resumes. The Blue Eagles pick up a big EPC South victory this week against Allentown Central Catholic. Lastly, on the PIP POTY watch list, who wrote that? You thought the acronym was a good idea. Lastly, we are going to highlight a Army West Point recruit, Trey Treba of Parkland. Treba has rushed for 814 yards and 12 touchdowns while pulling Parkland to the top of the EPC South standings. He has more than 150 receiving yards and 2 receiving touchdowns, and he flies like a bat out of hell when deployed on defense at linebacker. Tremba and the Trojans improved to 6-0 this week with a win over Whitehall. Okay, everybody, that's it. Looks like it's back to the popcorn machine for me. See you later.